Right. I have double checked. There is no music here yet. There will be in a second. I awakened to a knock on the door. Another Saturday morning visitor? The allowances have already been delivered, so it's probably not the mail. There we go. Much better. All right. It's scrambling mode at the minute. TLDR, I spelled coffee over my keyboard, and none of my keyboard works anymore for the most part. Well, most of the letters don't work and everything else does. You know, the bits you never use. And I now am using the Windows Virtual Keyboard to to type. The description of my YouTube video that you guys are going to see on today, because this video is going out today, is going to be typed out on my virtual Windows keyboard. It's tragic, I know. Mind if I come in? Sure. Enter and be welcome. Is he going to keep doing this all year? Yes. Thank you. So I'm here to give you a little advance warning about what's happening next week. Oh, God. Okay. Friday will be the first official examination of your spells and problem-solving skills. Let's go. First exam. We love that. I can't tell you exactly what to expect, but the gist of it is that you will be placed in a dungeon and have to find your way out. There will be some kind of obstacle and you'll have to work out what spells to use to get past so you can escape. If you succeed, you gain merits. If you can't make it out, you lose them. If you get yourself hurt doing something really stupid, you'll probably get detention, so try to avoid that. Detention feels like a much better solution than demerits, right? Because demerits are kind of like awkward to get rid of. Get too many, you get expelled. Detention is just like, oh no, an hour or two of my afternoon is wasted. No, not that. Instead of my permanent record. Sometimes the professors award bonus merits for clever or unusual solutions, so don't count on it. Safer is smarter. You have been down in the dungeons already, right? Right. Then you should have some idea on how to prepare. It won't be the same layout, but your spells work the same way. You have a few more class days left before the exam, so think about what will be most useful. You might want to pick up another spell of some color or to increase your health or mana pool. I will not do that, but thank you for the suggestion. I'll continue to slam jam black magic as much as I want. Is there only one best way? What's my stress at? 24. Okay. No, there's always many possible solutions. Work with your strengths and you should be fine. The first test is always easy, but you've been pre-warned, so you've got no reason to fail. Don't wink at me when you say that. I'll fail if I want to. I'll fall down a pit. You can't stop me. I'm the gingerbread man. So don't let me. Don't let him down. Rude. That's pressure. What the hell? I'll let you get on with your weekend now. Good luck. Well, what should I do today? I did technically join the Saturday study club. No! Oh, I probably should do that. But I did literally say that, I'm just gonna slam jam black magic, but isn't going to study club gonna, like, up my smarts, I think? Oh, wait! No, because you can study black magic with it as well, right? Alright, fine. I make my way to Iris Academy Library. Other than the librarian, there aren't very many people in here on a Saturday, so it's quite easy to spot. Hi, Dave. Hello. So did you manage to get enough people to sign up for your club to get official recognition? Oh, not very many people. Oh, no, not very many people wanted to be... Well, study club doesn't sound very exciting, I suppose. What do you mean? The premise of Community, the TV show, was built off the fact that they're a study club. What? Doesn't sound very exciting. They got 6 seasons of potentially a movie. What? Potentially, you know, it hasn't happened yet. It could not be more exciting. Just, like, maybe not with those people. That sounds like a nightmare. Thank you for your support, even if it wasn't enough to make the difference. But that's all right. What matters is that people know I'm here and they can get support when they need it. Oh, God. You're probably just like a really nice person who loves helping other people, and I just keep putting this like, oh, I see, only doing it because you want to be treasurer or president, huh? So is there anything I can help you with? Is she really that enthusiastic about schoolwork? What does she get out of this? Oh God, even my character is channeling me. We don't want that at all. Study with Minnie, ask her to go somewhere else with you? Study alone? Wait, what do you mean ask her to go somewhere else with you? Is that a thing I can do? Hold up, what? You really don't have to spend your whole Saturday in here, do you? What do you mean? Libraries are boring, let's go for a walk. Oh, very nice of you, but I promised everyone here that I would be here to help, so thank you, but no. She sets sits down and returns attention to her books, not looking in my direction. Feeling a little awkward now, I take a seat. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for trying to be nice. Fair, but still. All right, study with Minnie. Sure. What? Green? Minnie and I discussed the principles of green magic. Smart and green magic increase by 1, stress increases by 4. Am I a joke to you? Hello? Green? Oh, unless I reload it from the very start, it's just going to keep giving me green now. I don't want green. Get that away from me. Who do you think I am? All right, study alone. Screw you, Minnie. We're here as part of the solo study group. Oh god, I'm a member of community. Oh, all right. I sat down on a temple, try and concentrate, studying 1 smart, 2 stress. So we just miss out on like 1 point of green. I feel bad. All right, fine. We'll get like a point in green, but we're not learning a new spell, okay? It's enough to do absolutely nothing. All right, on Saturday afternoon, the Nature Club gathers in the woods of Iris Academy. Balthazar isn't here yet, but I do see, hello, bonjour, hi, Toad. How's it going? I like your antlers? As a toad? An unusual looking student, even for Toad Hall. Oh, right. They're a member of Toad Hall. That doesn't mean that all facets of their personality needs to be a toad. Got it. You're the one from Illyria, right? I'm Nara. What do you think about critters? Critters? Fearsome critters and fabulous beasts. I had a Kettler as a pet. What? A what? Oh god, I can't Google anything. I have to use my... Oh god. Oh no, you're hearing my virtual keyboard. I'm so sorry. I can't Google things anymore because... with my keyboard, because none of my letters work. A Kettler is... Okay, I was hoping to be met with a magical creature. I think I've just been met by gym equipment. Okay, good to know. Well, sort of a pet. He lived in the woods and he was very shy. Probably not like an exercise bike, huh? But we used to whistle at each other at night. What about you? Have you seen a wall pertinger? Oh, funny you should ask, actually. I've seen many pertingers, but not Volpertingers, sorry. A what? It's got a furry head like a bunny with big teeth, antlers like a deer, tiny wings, and legs like a chicken. It sounds like someone is playing a prank on you, or you've met, like, some hideous eldritch monster. Do you mean the... Wow, okay, we are speaking German, huh? Elvedritchen. Elvedritchen? Elvedritchen. That's not quite what they look like. Can I see what they look like? No. A scaly, flightless bird about the size of a chicken. Okay. It's like a dragon, essentially. But a chicken. You have one? Can you bring it? No, but I want to see it. It's not that simple. Nara, don't eat the new boy. Don't mind him, he's always like that. I know E is supposed to be like a generic pronoun that you use for one whom you're unsure how they identify themselves. However, I keep thinking of it as like a Cockney geezer every time. Oh, don't mind him. He's always like that, he is. Oh my god. The toad folds her arms, pouting. Nara's usually disappointed that we don't find any critters while walking. Everyone makes too much noise, you scare them away. Why doesn't he go out on her own then? Oh, I see Balthazar approaching. Oh, okay. Keep me away from the pentagrams and we will have succeeded today. Today we'll be hunting for black trumpets, also called the horn or plenty other trumpet of the dead. Oh my god, okay. It's a kind of edible mushroom. They're not common where I come from, but I've heard of them. It is late in the season, but they are dark and hard to see, so move slowly and keep your eyes on the ground. Do we need baskets to carry them in? We are not picking mushrooms, we are looking at them. There may also be turkey tails or other growths on tree trunks. They can blend in, so look closely. Alright, so which way are we going? We are looking here first. Sun sets at 7, we should be able to walk a little way before then. Apparently, this is going to be a very slow walk. In any case, it is nice to be outdoors and hear the sounds of the world. I respect it. I respect it. One of the few things that's changed since I last started recording videos is I just occasionally go for walks now, you know? Nature's nice, which is a nice way of saying sometimes it's nice to go outside and exercise and look at green things, you know? Wait, I don't even get, like, mushrooms? What the hell? I was hoping I was going to get mushrooms and I could, like, start pawning them off at the local club or something. At night, I dream of home. I dream of grapevines clinging low to steep slopes and mountains rising from the sea. I dream the scent of the Aleppo pine, warm and bitter and woody, and the cones rolling at my feet. I dream the Aleppo pine. Okay. I dream the footsteps is probably a real thing of the lost wolves padding through fields, past hay drying in the Kozolki, up and up into a village, disappearing in smoke at an arched front door. That sounds bad. What? Why did we dream ourselves in this situation? This sounds horrendous. I hear the purring song of the dove like a messenger outside my window. A messenger. Okay, is it a real messenger, or like, are we just out here dreaming in metaphors? In the morning when I wake up, the dream still lingers in my mind. I cast a quick spirit sense spell, but there's no sign of anything hanging around. The messenger, if there is one, is gone. Huh. Okay. The message, however, from one of the drawers beneath the bookshelf, I withdraw a book of copper filigree? A deceptively strong container of metal lacework, thank you. I set a box on my desk and open it. There is nothing inside. I press my fingertips against the interior surface and trace out a spiral pattern, then close the box. There is a faint pulse of magic. I open the box again and it now contains a letter. Dear son, of course it is from my parents. Who else would use this method? Who else could? That's insane. You're out here like almost giving me nightmares just for the sake of like an easier transportation of letter? Bro, send your letters via the post like normal people. What's wrong with you all? We have not been completely out of touch. I know Grabiner speaks with them, and this is certainly not the first time we've been apart. Still, it is nice to hold a message that they sent themselves. They comment on my magical progress so far, ask about friends and contacts I've made, the usual sort of things. And because this is a formal letter, they close with a reminder to always uphold the honor of our house and our line. Even in this wild, distant land, I can never truly forget that I am a prince. Camden Town and whatnot. Yeah, we're one of the people. Big up. At the end of the week, I have a chance to review things I've learnt and make preparations for the future. I don't have anything to do, but thank you. Right, our stress is now like 28 or something, so we're going to need to take our first sleep, if you can imagine such a thing. Oh, hello, you two. What nightmarish contraptions are you up to now? Luke looks so nervous already. What have you been making him do? On my way out of my room in the morning, I run into Donald and Luke. It's my first exam, man, and you're a wild seed. Nobody's expecting you to set records, yeah, but look, if you fail, you get some demerits. Big deal, we know how to get rid of those. Luke doesn't look reassured. Especially not around you. One extra one could mean that you're thrown out. All right, talking about this week's test. How are we supposed to pass a test if we don't know how it works? Or what it's about, or anything? Do we have to cast our spells in front of the whole class with everyone watching us screw up? No, you don't. Come on, I've seen you cast in class just fine. Sometimes, if I knew exactly what we had to do, I could practice. This is the point of an exam, bro. All I know is that it's about casting spells somehow. William said telling us anything more wouldn't be fair, but William did tell me more than that. I mean, kinda, but very vaguely. He told you the premise of what an exam is, but they're all like that, I think. So, you know, I figure thinking on our feet must be part of the point, right? Sorry, bros, I'm keeping quiet. I gotta respect the homie who's out here grassing on my behalf. If they don't know what I know, then I have an advantage. I'm not giving up that so easily. Come on. Wow, rude. Come on, we have to set our magical schedules for next week. What should I do this week? Funny you should ask, actually. I'm going to slam jam. Yes, I'm going to keep saying slam jam. I'm going to keep slam jamming black magic. We're going to sleep to reset our stress. September the 23rd, it's my birthday. Wow. First thing we did, immediately sleep the entire day. How horrendous. All right, one black magic. One black magic? Yo, we haven't got a 3 yet, have we? What the hell? Today, my little explorers, we learn one of the most important spells in any Dungeon Delver's arsenal. Aren't you excited? Students blink back at her in silent confusion. Can't you guess it is a favorite tool of curious minds and figures eager to get in where they haven't been invited? It is the spell of opening. God, you specified that much. With black magic, you can coax an object to open and unlock itself in accordance with its design. A door designed to open, a table is generally not. Unless the table contains a secret compartment. Simple locks, rusty hinges, hidden drawers, these can all be opened easily. There are, of course, more complex locks designed to resist general spells, but you will not be encountering those yet. Be careful, if someone wishes to keep secrets, they may set traps which are triggered when an item is opened. We have something for that. This is what I was saying the last episode, or like the episode before or whatever, that we have a bunch of things to disarm spells and charms and traps and that kind of thing, but we didn't have a way to just open things. Now we do. The spell of opening will not protect you from the consequences. We spend the rest of the class experimenting with magically sealed wooden boxes, a few of which turn out to be just solid blocks of wood. What are the other ones going out to be? 10! Oh my god, that's a lot of magic. I learned a new spell. Alright, please, come on, give me some more black magic. Oh, one again? Hey Dave, Grabby's holding a review session for the exam tonight. You want to come? Are you all going? It is optional, but why pass up a chance to learn something extra? This doesn't sound like any of you. What is happening? You all want to, like, knowingly be part of, like, an extra study group? What happened to you all? Alright, I'm going because they're going. Yeah, fair enough. And I have an idea. Right. I see. They're playing a prank. For your next detention, don't ask and I won't tell. Should I go with them? Tell you what, the study session to probably increase the smarts for free will be nice. I have no intention of getting involved in their shenanigans. I'm too laid back and chill. They call me the Groove Kid. Do they? No. It might be useful. How big is this study group? 4 people? Nervous freshmen are crammed in cheek to cheek, whispering vague guesses about tomorrow's exam process will work. From what I can hear, most don't even suspect the dungeons will be involved. I'm far ahead in terms of planning. I probably shouldn't even be here. I'm taking up space and there's not much to go around. But before I can manage to squeeze out, the 1920s gangster makes his appearance. Open your notebooks if you have them. This is not a quiz, this is for your own benefit. If you do not know the answer, look it up or ask someone. At least look it up. If you have the answer there, don't just ask. He opens his own book as if to demonstrate. If you have paid any attention to your schoolwork up to this point, he has a high opinion of his students, doesn't he? Refreshingly self-aware. You should have a basic conceptual understanding of the pentachromatic system and its divisions. I do! Including a broad range of uses for magic and the scope represented by each color of the categories. I do not! Mr. Arius, a head snaps up. Yes, sir? It's a kid from Toad Hall, probably some kind of werewolf from the ears and all. Wait, what? Werewolves when they're not in werewolf form can still have ears? That's a thing? Oh, okay. If I wish to cast a spell to make a beast's fur fall out, what color of magic would I use? Green, sir? I should hope that you know that much without the need to ask for my approval. Miss Middleton! Wow! Princesses are attending. What color of magic would you use to transform a lump of coal into a diamond? Black? It seems like there should be multiple approaches. Choose one. Red, sir? And how do you intend to accomplish this change by the application of force? Because you could just burn it, right? Diamond and coal are both made of carbon, and scientists can synthesize diamonds in laboratories, so if you applied sufficient heat and pressure, that's enough! Miss Middleton, your method may not be impossible, but it is dangerously impractical. Attempting to summon that level of energy would melt the flesh from your bones. Oh. I love how he shut it down immediately. He was not down for any of the shenanigans whatsoever. Can Americans really turn coal into diamonds without magic? Before I can think too long about that one, he has turned his gaze upon me. Mr. Luderson, what color of magic might you use to send a message to fellow classmate? I can feel people looking at me. Am I expected to show off or to play dumb? What color should I pick? Not red. Not black, as we found out. Probably not green, because I'm just gonna, like, lump that in with healing and magic. And growth. Okay, I'm completely confident in my answer, and I'd go as far as to say I've never been more confident in anything in my life, which is why I'm not even going to save the game. I'm just going to go white. Explain. I could ask a spirit to deliver a message for me. That's right, because white is the magic of spirits and stuff. Okay, that is an appalling answer. An interesting idea, if perhaps a dangerous one. He continues in vain, putting individual students on the spot to answer questions about the application of color of magic. Okay. What about blue then? Explain. With illusions, I could make a message appear as a vision or speak words from the air. Basically what our parents just did to us. That does not address this sending aspect. Oh. No. Okay, he hates me. He hates me? Is it just green? Explain. I could enhance my friends' hearing so that they could hear me whisper from far away. Oh my god, it's the worst answer of all time. It's so bad. Bro, it's just a magic equivalent of like 2 cans and a string. Amplified hearing might leave your friend deafened by other sounds before they heard your whisper. Oh, yeah. It's not black, is it? Isn't it obvious I can use black magic to write my message on an object or the ground? But that doesn't address the sending aspect. Oh no, I'm a 1920s gangster. Help. Oh god, help. I want to drive a really old car and, like, pretend to shoot people. Oh. So wait, is it literally... Is there just no right answer? Red? I could whisper into the wind and let it carry my words? That is the worst answer in the world. Let's go white. He didn't hate my answer for that. But red is like egregiously poor. Suddenly his voice cuts off in the middle of a sentence. Mr. Danson! Yes, sir? As you do not appear to have need of these revisions, you are excused. You may find more challenging material to occupy you this Saturday in detention. Yes, sir. None of his hijinks seem like they're worth it. Look, he looks terrified. He leaves the room. Whatever he was planning, it doesn't seem to have worked. I hope the revision turns out to be worthwhile. It is somewhat tiring. Smart and stress increased by 1. Okay, sure. Having like a decent level of smarts is like not a inherently bad thing. I awaken to a knock on the door. Joyous morning to you, Dave. Good morning, madam. I've come to deliver the exam schedules. This is a solo exam, so each student has a separate time slot. Report to the listed room at the time indicated to receive further instructions. We don't report straight to the dungeons? Have a lovely day. Oh, it's exam day. Let's go, let's go. She continues down the hall to the next door. Well, according to this schedule, I'll find out how it all works this afternoon after class. 3 for once? 2. We'll take it. I wonder if it's only 1 or 2 in this one. We haven't got a single 3, right? At some point, it has to be. Or maybe I did get a 3 and I've simply forgotten. That could be the case. This is the time and the place I was ordered to report. The door to the room is closed and I can't see or hear anyone around. Am I early or late, or are they? Perhaps they're waiting for me. I knock solidly on the door, and between one knock or another, the world changes. I've been tricked. I've been tricked. All right, well, you know what to do. We save again and we move on. I find myself elsewhere. You are now in dungeon level 1, layout 2A. I can't see anyone here, and the voice doesn't sound like one of the professors, but logically it must be their projection. Man, the fact that they trick you to get you in here is, like, crazy. There's not even, like, a health and safety. The exit to this dungeon lies beyond the darkness in front of you. You must use magic in order to escape. Good luck. I wait a moment, but it appears to be the final instruction. Still, I knew that this was coming, and it's not much of a surprise. Now it's up to me to find my way out. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously, like, we're gonna, like, hit me with a light in front of me. Thank you. The darkness is dispelled. Hit me with an inspect on the floor. No. Hit me with a... Ah! Oh, wait, what do you mean I detect an otherworldly presence? Excuse me? The otherworldly presence I'm detecting is my own light that I just cast. I thought it was like a magical alien spirit orb or something. Oh dear. Okay. Some things aren't worth looking. Yeah, examine the floor. As far as you can tell, it's a perfectly ordinary stone floor. Needs more skulls is inscribed upon it. Hit me with a detect charm on that one. No, okay. All right, fine. All right, well, let's keep going this way then. Hit me with another light, please. Feel like light is going to be quite useful here. Hit me with another light. There's going to be something ahead of us at some point, right? You cast light, the dark is dispelled. I should be looking out for anything which looks like a slight bit dubious. Any stones that look... I quite like that there is this, to be fair. Like, it's literally a little light holding you up, like a little orb. But yeah. Just for any, like, loose slabs or anything? Ah. The sparkle has arrived here. Okay, hit me with an examine then. The forward wall. As far as your eyes can tell, it seems to be an ordinary snow wall. Go back. This is not the way transcribed upon it. I have a really reckless idea. So what is the exact wording of trigger? We do have open, obviously. Opens opens doors and other objects. What does trigger do? Sets off delayed effects or traps in the caster's current location. Well, luckily we have the save. I don't know how much more, how many more shenanigans we can do. Inspect, weak points or hidden. Okay, you know, yeah, sure. Hit me with an inspect on the walls. Beyond it, you sense only solid rock. I wonder if that's the way out. Open is 10 though. So when we cast open, we have to be pretty darn sure. Hit me, wait, inspect the vines, please. Inspection only works on inanimate objects. You're an inanimate object. You ever think about that? Huh? You ever think about that? Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, hit me with an open on the walls. Nothing happens. Okay. Well, probably looks like we're going to be reloading. The sparkle has arrived here. You nudge the wall. Oh, right, okay. You can nudge the wall if you walk into any of them, right? I wonder if there's a secret if you, like... Breeze, I just realized. If you, like, find a way to kill something and put it there. So, hang on. If I cast a breeze, the breeze is blowing up. Yeah, you gotta climb. You gotta climb. Because the way... If the breeze is going up, it means the wind is going up, which means that's the exit. Examine the vines? Delicate vines cling to the stones of the dungeon wall. They might provide handholds. There has to be a cleverer way to do this. Climbing vines seems insane. Give up is also wild, but like we're not going to do that. All right, climb the vines. The vines tear under the pressure of your hands. They're not strong enough to bear your weight. Oh, okay. What's that you say? The consequences of my actions having only learnt black magic, huh? Okay. Write or remove words from a target wall. I don't think the game can possibly do this. But as a last gambit, go back. This is not the way. Imagine if this worked. Oh god, I don't have the backspace character on my keyboard doesn't work. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Yep. Uh-huh. This is the way. And now if I examine it, it says this is the way. Imagine if that did work, though. Oh, God. Okay. We still need to get up here somehow. Okay, tell you what, take two next episode. I realize it's just now approached half an hour and I'm on like a hard time limit today. Man, I would have loved it if this is the way it works. Wait, hang on. What if I do this? Nudge the wall. Nudge the wall. Oh, I've got so many ideas and they're all so silly. They're all so silly. Okay, no. Next episode, I'll have another try, and not like immediately die. There is definitely a way to do this. It'll just like take a bit. Is all. Right. See you then.